Awesome.
I like it.
Tune into Music Buzz Live Radio Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. right here on World Viral TV.
World Viral.
What up, what up, what up? Music Buzz Live here. It's Wednesday. We're in Studio A. My name's Moose. We got Chad, Drew, CT, and Liz back in the booth, powered as always by Colorado Harvest Company and Herbal Health Systems.
That's right, damn it. Mention World Viral. Either of the places gets you a discount.
That's right. That's right. So we got a pretty fun show tonight. You know, we're not going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons.
Old news.
Old news.
Yeah. Dude, I kind of feel like the Super Bowl was very similar to like election night, where everybody's like, oh, it's going to be fucking, and then they get out 25 points ahead. Yeah, and then like the shit just hits the fan, dude.
Yeah, totally.
And then everybody's like, well, fuck, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm not going to lie. Like, so I drove home. I watched the game actually just up the street at a friend's house. And we were driving home afterwards, and the vibe on the streets, it was just quiet. Like, there was tons of traffic, you know, but it was very quiet and sullen, it seemed.
I think everybody except for that one region up there in the upper right of the U.S.
A lot of Tom Brady haters, man.
Denver is
quite a comeback,
Tom
though.
Brady haters.
Quite a comeback.
Yeah. You got to give him respect, dude. I was sitting on my couch like 4 minutes left in the third quarter, and it was like almost boring enough where you know people are about to turn their channel, right? And I look at my girl and I said, I'm not even lying. If he comes back from right now, if he comes back and wins this, no question.
He is inarguably the greatest quarterback of all time.
Like 25 down.
Yeah,
I thought the game was over.
5 rings. You can't argue it,
dude. I was on like Facebook checking some of my friends, and they're like, "What the fuck? When are the Patriots even going to show up?" Like, this is just like not even a fun Super Bowl. This reminds me of the conference games, dude, because all the conference games were 20 points or more, you know, and then.
Yeah, I was making those statements like about him inarguably being the best, you know, while we're sitting there watching this go down in the fourth quarter, you know, and everyone was just like pissed.
Yeah,
you're like, no, you don't say that.
We don't wait till the end of our show to come out swinging. You know, we come out right at the top.
We come out swinging right away, and you know what? I think that if people would take the goddamn time to watch the intros, they'd see some of the best one-liners that we come up with.
The intros are where it's at, man.
Zinger.
Yeah. Zing. You got zinged.
We got a killer show tonight.
We do. We got Hale Sagan. You can hear him sound checking upstairs. We're going to be bringing them down here in about a half hour or so.
That's exciting, dude.
Check him out on the screen. Oh, I guess we could hear him too.
What up, Hale Sagan?
Tonight at Herman's Hideaway, they're playing along with some of our favorite regulars that play here all the time, Elite, Blue Mesa. It's going to be a good night.
That's going to be a fun one.
This is the prototype for what we want to do down here. We have a killer band upstairs,
right?
And
we got some kick-ass cannabis guests that come by and join us, dude. I'm excited about tonight. Like I've heard you guys do your art and stuff, and I kind of feel like I'm almost to the point of having a song to release here.
You're gonna release a song?
I'm actually releasing. Me and Grandpa Boots have been working together on a documentary called Education of a Stoner. We just started diving into the film footage, dude. This is the first thing that we've come up with, dude, just to let everybody know what track we're on. We're hoping that you join our train to educate a stoner. So me and Grandpa Boots are going to talk about that.
That's right, and we're going to hack it or axe it.
We are.
Since Chris and I have had to be through that multiple times.
I'm totally down.
With our art. We're going to hack or axe yours.
Exactly.
I'm kind of hoping that this has a lot of thumbprints and fingerprints from a lot of the creative people that are around in this community right now anyway. So
look how animated Chad is tonight. He's full on like, well, he's talking with his hands.
I tell you what, Chad Drew better not expect to be getting a hack just because he's in such a good mood.
Come on.
I'm excited to see this, actually. It's
Me too,
cool.
actually. I'm stoked.
And the other thing that's really exciting about tonight, Jasmine from this company, Curious Appetites, that I believe is from the west side or the east side. I think she's over on the East Coast. Yeah, dude. They are just about to come to Denver with a really badass cannabis event.
It's cuisine. It's cannabis infused, like fine dining cuisine.
It's chef prepared cannabis, kind of related and paired in a way. You know,
we're gonna be doing some giveaways with that too, right?
Yeah, dude, that's exciting. So we'll have to talk about that. She's gonna Skype in just a little bit.
We're gonna do giveaways.
Right.
And if no one comes to pick up their tickets, I'm taking them.
That's right. And Tim's going to go and get real stoned at dinner, and we're going to take a film crew with him. No.
Yeah, and
Pick
then
up your
I'll
stuff.
tell you on the show next week about how I had to sit in the shower for 2.5 hours after I got home.
Top 5's pretty awesome.
Top 5.
Top 5, yeah. Top 5, the worst Valentine's Day presents.
Should I tell?
Don't
my
say
story?
anything.
Should I
Don't say
tell
anything.
My story now, or should I wait? I already started.
Every time we do this, this happens where someone says something that's on the list.
Well, I guarantee you that mine is not on the list.
Okay, go.
Mine happened when I was in 7th grade, and I had a crush on this chick, but I was a pussy, and I didn't, you're in 7th grade. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I go to, it's coming up on Valentine's Day. I went to South Glen Mall, and I went to the dollar store, and I bought this coffee mug. And on the coffee mug was like one of those little spin games, where you spin and it lands on different answers.
Yeah.
And it was like romantic answers, like we're gonna make love on the couch, or we're gonna make love on the bed,
Yeah.
or we're gonna make love here, or whatever. So I wrapped it up in a box, and she was in my art class, I believe. And I went and I showed up to class on Valentine's Day early, and this dude that I knew that lived in my neighborhood had the seat next to her in class, and he was in there. And I went up to him and I gave him this box, and I was like, "Hey, when Amber gets here, give her this box."
Uh-oh.
And then I went to my seat, which was on the other side of the room.
That's not how to play that.
And no. And so she comes in, she gets the box. The whole class, I'm watching everyone at her table like spin this thing, And then as soon as the class was over, I beelined it out of there as fast as I possibly could.
She didn't even know it was from you?
I never said.
So
a word
what
to her.
happened?
She
Nothing
didn't even
happened.
know it was from you?
Nothing happened.
You didn't make love on the
sure
couch?
I'm sure that my buddy Ben, my neighbor, told her that it was from me. But I didn't talk to
You
her.
gotta follow
I
up,
left.
Tim. You
I
gotta
left.
follow up.
I was like 12, bro.
7th grade, man. You were like
Game,
13,
dude.
14.
I
That
was
was the
13.
worst year for that, though. Like, no game.
Yeah, I was horribly awkward. Horribly
That's why
awkward.
younger girls go for older guys.
Not much has changed.
Awesome Valentine's Day present. Yes.
So that's my story of the worst Valentine's present I've ever given.
We're
That
going
one
to see
didn't
what
make
the
the list.
viewers say.
Yeah. Well, good.
So if anybody wants to go out with me, I'm married now, but sentimentally, or
I can't believe you wouldn't even go over and give it a spin yourself to see what it landed.
I was planning on doing that, but when the time came to do it, I just walked out the door. All right, we'll be back in a minute. This is Music Buzz Live.
We want to take advantage of